Hey everybody, Adam here, and we're back with more Legacy. So, tonight, we're revisiting one of my personal favorite decks in the format, now and in general, Cephalid Breakfast. For anyone who is new to the channel and just seen this deck for the first time, first of all, hello, welcome. I'm Adam from Grand Rapids, Michigan. We like Eternal Magic on this channel. That means Legacy, Vintage, Cubes, things like that. Second, Cephalid Breakfast. What is it, you might ask? Because, you know, old Magic deck names and cereals for whatever reason. Or food things, I guess? Who knows? So, Cephalid Breakfast is a hybrid combo and mid-range deck. So, what you are doing is, the ultimate game plan is to use Cephalid Illusionist, which, let's go ahead and pop this open. So, Illusionist here, whenever it becomes the target of a spell or ability, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. You mill 3. 2 and a blue, tap, prevent all combat damage that will be dealt to and dealt by a target creature you control this turn. That portion is irrelevant. I promise you that doesn't matter. So, Cephalid Illusionist, when it becomes target of a spell or ability, we mill 3. Well, why would we want to throw cards away? We'll get there. First, how are we doing this? Well, 2 ways. Nomads and Core. A 1-mana 1/1, pay 0, redirect 1 damage from Nomads and Core to target creature you control. So, by activating Nomads, targeting Cephalid Illusionist, we don't actually have to prevent damage. That doesn't matter. What we're doing is targeting Illusionist. Mill 3 cards. We can continue to do this repetitively for 0 mana at instant speed. Finally, the other enabler we have outside of the 4 copies of Illusionist, or of Nomads, is Shuko. So Shuko is a 1-mana equipment from Kamigawa, Betrayers of Kamigawa. And what Shuko does is equip creatures +1/+0, equip 0. So what this means, this is another free way that we can target Illusionist repetitively. Okay, so we know this is how we enable our combo. We go ahead, put a bunch of cards in the graveyard. What are we trying to do with that? Well, the answer is Thassa's Oracle. We want to empty our library for the sake of Thassa's Oracle. Now, there are a couple of ways we can go about that. If we have the Oracle in hand, we just flip our whole deck and put Oracle into play. We'll get back to that in a minute. And we win the game. The avenues that we have to put Thassa's Oracle into play. One, of course, we can always cast it. That is always on the table. So, blue, win the game. Furthermore, we have Aether Vial. So, Aether Vial on 2 is going to let us put into play a Cephalid Illusionist or a Thassa's Oracle that we would need to go ahead and do our thing. Finally, we have 1 copy of Dread Return. So this is sacrifice 3 creatures to flashback Dread Return from our graveyard and reanimate a creature. The creature we would like to target is Thassa's Oracle. Win the game. Perfect. So, through all of this, what we have to ask ourselves is, okay, how are we finding all of these specific, intricate moving pieces that we need? I'm glad you asked. So, of course, we are a deck that can produce blue mana, and therefore, we are playing Ponder and Brainstorm. 4 copies of each that will help us find our combo. Furthermore, we are playing 4 copies of Baleful Strix. Again, we've already determined Aether Vial on 2, good for us. So we might as well have some 2-mana creatures that can halt aggression and draw us an extra card and replace themselves. Perfect. Sounds great. Stoneforge Mystic. So Stoneforge Mystic lets us go and find Shuka, which is another way to tutor for one of the combo pieces. What's more important is that Stoneforge Mystic allows us to take an alternate path with this deck as well. So on top of our bananas combo, where we just flip our whole deck and put an Oracle into play, Stoneforge Mystic can also just go and find something like a Batterskull, or, after sideboards, a Kaldra Complete. This is if, for some reason, the combo is off the table, we don't have enough pieces, where our graveyard is shut off, our opponent has a Torpor Orb in play, something like that, then we have the ability to kind of take other avenues. I guess before we get into the rest of the deck, I'm going to step back for a minute. I realized I have not explained Thassa's Oracle. So, Thassa's Oracle, blue for a 1/3 Merfolk Wizard. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is your devotion to blue. Put up to one of them on top of your library, and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. If X, or your devotion to blue, is greater than or equal to the number of cards in your library, you win the game. So this is why we mill our whole deck. We want to put this Oracle into play, and we win the game. Nice and easy. So, that's what Oracle does. Now, Stoneforge Mystic can find us, Shuko or Batter Skull, or Kaldra complete out of the sideboard. These things are all great. So, we have all of these little kind of piddly creatures. How else can we kind of stitch everything together? Well, Recruiter of the Guard. We have 4 copies of Recruiter, which let us go and find pretty much anything we're missing. So Recruiter can find Nomads, Recruiter can find Illusionist, Recruiter can find Stoneforge Mystic. If we just need to draw a bunch of cards, Recruiter can find something like a Baleful Strix to keep going. Finally, some additional things that kind of slant more towards the mid-range portion of this deck are 1 copy of Solitude, which is just another removal spell, 1 copy of Skyclave Apparition, same deal, 1 copy of Palace Jailer. So Palace Jailer, 1, a removal spell, 2, also a card that we can just slam into play and start getting card advantage against creature-light decks. Pretty incredible. So, the only creature we're playing that we have not yet covered is Narcomoeba. This is because we're trying to mill our entire library. When we mill our entire library, when we put this Dread Return in the graveyard, we need to make sure that we have an ample number of things to sacrifice to Dread Return flashback cost in order to put our Oracle into play. Narcomoeba usually makes sure of that. So with Narcomoeba, we flip over all these cards, Narcomoebas come back from the graveyard, and then when they do, we get to go ahead and do our thing. So, some other additional stuff that gets slotted in to kind of help us along the way here. We get, of course, our obligatory 4 copies of Force of Will. While we are a combo deck, we are a blue combo deck, which means we also get to say no to other people. We also can use Force of Will to protect our own stuff. It's pretty great. 4 copies of Swords to Plowshares. If opponent has a creature that is particularly problematic, either beating us down too quickly, or something shutting off, say, Thassa's Oracle. Something like, I don't know, a Hushbringer, for example. Card doesn't see much play, but we're talking about it now. Swords to Plowshares gets it out of the way. Nice and easy. Or a Containment Priest that would shut off our Aether Vial and or Dread Return. Also great. We have 1 copy of Daze, so just another way to kind of say no for no mana investment. We have 1 copy of Cabal Therapy. So Cabal Therapy here serves multiple purposes. 1, Cabal Therapy will allow us to poke holes in our opponent's hand and let us kind of work our way through things. Cabal Therapy also, so what we can do, so we can Cabal Therapy them at any point during the combo turn to make sure that it's safe to do our thing. Furthermore, given that the card Endurance has become pretty popular, you can end up with positions where you have your combo, you combo off, and opponent puts an Endurance into play before you're actually able to go off, or like with the Oracle triggered on the stack. So the Oracle gets into play, you get your trigger, but your library is full of cards. Okay, well that's unfortunate. So what we can do is go ahead, fire off Therapy from hand or milling our library again. Fire off Therapy, sacrificing Thassa's Oracle to put it back into our graveyard. At which point, if we have not already Dread Returned it by using Dread Return's flashback, we can do that again. And then reanimate Thassa's Oracle, thus getting our shenanigans back in line. So, Therapy kind of lets us do a handful of things here. There's some pretty weird lines. Finally, Prismatic Ending. We have one copy main that just lets us clean up another problematic permanent that we haven't already answered with something like a Skyclave Apparition. Again, these can be things like Grafdigger's Cage or what have you. Just another way to answer a thing. So, additionally, we've mentioned the Batterskull. Batterskull's hanging out here and is kind of part of our plan B. Some lands worth mentioning here. We do have one copy of Karakas. Sometimes legendary things can be problematic. And we have an Odawara. Odawara allowing us to kind of take things out of play that would in some way disrupt us or kill us. Just kind of another catch-all, much like Skyclave Apparition, Prismatic Ending. In the sideboard, another copy of Cabal Therapy for circumstances where we want to punch holes in our opponent's hand. A Force of Negation, if we have to slow down another combo deck, great way to do that. Spell Pierces, same deal. Thought Seizes, again, same thing. If we need to poke holes. Mystical Dispute, this is pretty reasonable at fighting counter wars. So this is a 1 mana counter their blue thing unless they pay 3. And that cleans up stuff pretty well. That can also have some flexibility in other circumstances. A single Hydroblast. Their red permanent, like their red the red card, like their red blast, out of here. Things like Minskin Boo. We can just take this out of play. Answer. Done. Gone. We have our obligatory Yorion. We are a Yorion deck. Again, there's just enough stuff here that gets ETB value. Stoneforge, Strix, Recruiter, Solitude, Apparition, Palace Jailer. All of these things like to be flickered. Yorion helps us gain some value when we're playing that more mid-range side of the deck. Serenity. This is if opponent is doing something like Leyline of the Void or Rest in Peace, or some other problematic artifact or enchantment. We can just land the Serenity into play, answer it, move on our merry way. And again, a Kaldra Complete. For circumstances where we would rather be on the plan B, we can have another weapon to fetch with Stoneforge Mystic that allows us to just get aggressive. So, that, several minutes in, is the entirety of Crazy Diamond 513's most recent challenge top 8 Esper Stoneblade or Cephalid breakfast list. So, now that that's all out of the way, I wanted to go through that because I know that this is kind of a weird deck, and I have seen some of you in the YouTube comments out there, yes, I see you, I hear you, who have mentioned that with some of these more convoluted decks, you'd appreciate a thorough explanation of what this deck does. So, there it is. That is the entirety of the plan for Cephalid Breakfast. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead and... That's right, there's no more confirmation of your thing is waiting for you. It just is right into it. I'm into that life. That change, for those of you who are unaware, was in part due to some issues with win trading bots in vintage queues. This seems fine. We're gonna shuffle this Batterskull. Draw another Force of Will, let's go. End step Brainstorm out of our opponent with Volcanic Island. Feels like could be Sneak and Show. Could also reasonably be Delver. Ponder. I'm gonna hold off right now. I don't feel any real purpose to brainstorming here. We're a ways away from the combo, and I'd rather play the control side of the deck right now. Otawara, sure. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. I mean, I'd rather we just didn't. Okay. Gonna grab Scrubland here, I think. Four mana, Show and Tell. Disgusting. Force, Dispute, Dispute, Spell Pierce, Blast. I'm not... Ending seems bad. I could just cut the combo here. If I cut the combo, what's my blue count look like? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Plenty? Sure. Swords seems pretty bad. Therapy, Thoughtseize. Kaldra? Yeah, I think we're just gonna play the fair game here. I did win the die roll. Show you this noodle. Gonna ship Recruiter here. Gonna brainstorm. Shuko. Tundra. Play this Seo. Grab Apparition. I could have attacked there. I don't know that it was necessarily worth doing. Cat. Well, that's unfortunate. Yep. How many forces have we used already? 1, 2, 2 of 5 force effects. Narcomoeba probably better in hand. Opponent brainstorms, sure. Fire up Ponder. What I'm looking for here is Yokel combos out of our deck. That's the answer to your question. Like, to clarify, combo is out of our deck right now. That's actually hot. Critter, black, 1, 2. We at present have no ability to combo kill our opponent. We can, yes. To answer your question, yes. We absolutely can do just that. Game plan here, we're going to crack in with Baleful Strix. That's going to Dread Return. We could have even gotten Kaldra, to be honest with you. Oh, I have to sack 3 creatures for this? Okay. This is all fine. My brain stopped there for a minute. For some reason, I thought I could Dread Return on 1 creature. Pedal? Sure. White, 1, 2, 3. Three, 4, 5. When Odor wires their own creature back to their hand so they can get value off it again. They just clear the board, Yokel. Yep, that's unfortunate. Let's name... I guess we've seen how many show and tells? We've seen one sneak, one show. Show and tell's probably the thing that kills us. Oh, it's just Grizzlebrand. That's fine. I could not care less about Grizzlebrand being there. Yikes. Yeah, so Yokel, you're probably right. I can't dread return. I didn't have enough idiots in play at a sorcery speed moment. But you're right. If I had, when I dread returned from hand there, and got the recruiter, if I had gotten Stoneforge Mystic to get Batterskull, I'd probably win that game. That was a very clear mistake now. My brain at the time was thinking that the next turn I could follow up by sacrificing Strix to Dread Return to go ahead and get my clock then, to make sure I had both a combo element and what they were doing covered. I did not have that luxury. I forgot that I needed 3 creatures in play to Dread Return, not 1. Thinking about it now, I wonder if I was just, instead of trying to be so fair, I wonder if I was just supposed to combo kill my opponent. I think that it's possible that the combo might have been better than what I was actually doing there. We've been paired. We get to play first. I'll show you this Yorion. It's a pretty quick goldfish. Grab Tundra. I'm just gonna jam. Do you have an opponent? Return Dark Amoeba. Dread Return's already in the yard. Yes, please. And this is what the deck is supposed to do, everyone. The therapy is there. You... Days? No, they had Teferi. Force negation main is less common than it used to be. Oh, they're dead. Okay, good. None of the opponent's cards matter. Also, this all pretty clearly reads of some flavor of Jeskai. We mill my cards. Pop out my graveyard. Dread Return. Targeting Oracle, hello? Thassa's Oracle, sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Good. Great. Okay. Like Dispute. Donate Spell Pierce. Swords can go away. Probably don't need Solitude. I will take the other Therapy. Considering this Kaldra pretty strongly. I'll swap Batterskull for Kaldra. Thoughtseize seems fine, not incredible. I want to keep Skyclave Apparition for Planeswalkers. Some of those things can be problematic. Show you Yorion. I'll keep this. This resolves. That's not what we were after at all. I'm cool with getting this Vial ending, because that just tells me the way that I need to play this game. Always yield. Yes. Second Vial. Understood. Ponder's fine. Yes. Yes. Sick. Can play this Narcomoeba now. I keep holding up this dispute because I don't want to randomly get like Teferied or Narcetid when I can't handle it. This resolves. Always no. Yes. Tundra. Force of Will, pitching Force of Will. We can't really fight over this. Not honestly. As with previous turns, I'm just going to keep holding up. Okay. This says to me, opponent is not likely to try to back to basics me in the near future, or anything to that ilk. Take that up. Alright. Play Vial. Cast Ponder. Illusionist, Force of Will, Strix. Shuffle your library, no. I'm finally willing to take this down. Reasonable. This is the turn it happens, everyone. This is when we die. Should have just attacked there. I'm not blocking this turn. Chances are very small. Yes. Always no. That was the turn to put Yorion to hand. Just now thinking about it. Take this file up. The other two get to stay where they are. Gonna go ahead and take my Yorion here. We're gonna get beat down by Containment Priest for a little bit longer, but that's okay. Yep. Nomad. Illusionist. Deal. I don't think opponent realizes how valuable me trading these two things is right now. It's less valuable doing that, but just cast the Strix here. Sure. Opponent trades their 2-mana card for the card I would get off my 2-mana card. That's fine. Ponder's good. Fetch. Brainstorm. Okay, so the whole hand's bad. Got it, got it. I have access to most of my deck this way right now, so I think we're just gonna let it be. The only thing I might hit is a land drop. That feels okay. Okay. Gonna chain Strixus here for a hot second. All four in play, let's go. Sure. We could just trade Dread Return for another Magic card. I don't think I'm in the world where I need to do that. Just gonna hang out and wait. Oh, let's go. This resolves. What's it like, opponent? What's it like to have to surgically extract Baleful Strix? Oh, wow. I honestly can't believe that just happened. I'm gonna fetch this away. I could probably use something that's, like, actually useful. Grab a second Underground Sea. Alright, this. Yes. Always no, but yes this time. That's actually hilarious. Okay. I'm not really in any hurry to do anything here. Yup. Sure. Dread return? It doesn't last forever, friend. I also think that was the wrong place to do that. Okay. I have, what, like a billion cards left in library? Always yield. Always yield. There's the Oracle. I do need to leave some number of cards left in library. There's the Therapy. Bueno. Yes, please. All right. Also yes to this one. $11, $8. $5, $2. Resolves. Jace resolves. Resolves. Deal? I mean, this feels like it was great for me. I'm gonna fire off this therapy. Name swords to plowshares. So the only thing they have that can answer my Stoneforge is Prismatic Ending? Deal? You... Sacrifice Nomad? Yup. Kaldra complete. Go. Oh. This is Vial's push to the level of degenerate. We're trying to combo off of our Aether Vials. Also, the gang's all here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't care. I mean, there is a Yorion currently on our deck. Oh no, the Yorion's in exile. I pitched it to Force of Will. I lied to you. We can 5 for Yorion. They Red Blast. I don't actually care about this. What a bold move you've taken, opponent. Opponent hits us at... Nice. Sick, okay. Opponent brainstormed off their Jace when they could have just been like... Bounce to your Skyclave, get a 4/4. And then Narset tick down. Look for second removal spell. Opponent had better options, I think, than they took. I think they were still pretty dead, the way that I lined that hand up, but I think they could have done better than they did with what they had available to them. Also, I saw some people discussing this on Twitter today. Like, it blows my mind that somehow Minsk and Boo is playable, but people are like, Jace the Mind Sculptor, never heard of her. Like, I do not for the life of me understand how people are trying to jam all sorts of, like, nonsense new shenanigans at like 4+ mana, but they're like, Jace? Nah, I can't cast that card. That card's unplayable. But, I mean, so we're currently 1-1. I think that... So this was a matchup against Sneak and Show. I think that we could have won game 2. I made a mistake that I think ended up actually costing us the game. Oh yeah, people have zero respect for Jace anymore, which I think, like... So here's the thing. It's not that I think that Jace is absurd. Like, I think that in the current power level spectrum that we are on, like, Jace is pretty tame. But, like, I don't think that Jace is worse than Minsk and Boo. Like, I don't think that... I think that Jace is probably a better Magic card in a vacuum. And, like, I think that that's fine. Like, I think that more people should be playing Jace the Mind Sculptor than are. We've been paired for a match. We get to play first. I'll show you this Sky Noodle. I'm gonna keep. We're gonna ponder on 1 and hope we hit another land drop. Come on now. I'm gonna jam Stoneforge here as bait. Tundra. Stoneforge. Yup. I'm gonna grab Batterskull and just keep options open. Bolt. Resolves. Darcy resolves. Brainstorm, yes. Results. None of these things do things I care about, so we're just gonna let all this happen. I would love to draw another blue card. Resolves. Mill Brazen Borrower, bold. Sure. Sure. Aether Vial is in play. I think that was actually the turn to grab Yorion. Yeah, because that's the problem. Now I have to answer this crap. Okay. Always yield. Yes, please. Dece. I will take Yorion. Nah, you're good, dude. You, I know you got stuff going on. So for anyone hanging out in chat tonight who is not aware, Call Me Dodgy is a local Magic player currently working on their own game. They are preparing for release in the next couple of weeks. Okay. So currently, they're just kind of hanging out, chilling with us. Use Aether Vial's ability, yes. Play this. Delver's in. Yes, please. Flip this. Untap. Yes. That's actually huge. I will cast Narcomoeba. Narcomoeba states it is very unlikely that we die this turn. I will indeed pay 1 for Narcomoeba. The real question here is, what does the opponent plan on putting on top of this Mystic Sanctuary? So top card is blind. If Delver flips to bolt the Red Blast, we're dead. Delver did not flip at all. Go to 1. Mystic Sanctuary puts what on top? Brainstorm, sure. They're just looking for looks at Bolt. Second Delver here is actually atrocious for me. Yes, please. Fire off Ponder, I just need to find a removal spell. We know that this Delver flips, so none of this is good enough. That doesn't do it. Yikes. Okay, so things that I'm interested in. I think ending's actually pretty loose. I don't hate a Hydroblast. I also don't hate Mystical Disputes. I think they're a better Daze deck than we are. I think I still get on the play though. Okay. I have to decide what route I want to go here. I think it's right to try to combo them. I'm going to cut one Stoneforge. Given that that's such a mana-intensive plan against them, I don't really think that I want to do that, although Batterskull is very good. Jailer's pretty fine. I want all these swords. Yeah, I think I'm just going to shave a Stoneforge Mystic and call that a day. I think we're pretty okay versus Delver most of the time. Huh. I think I got a mulligan that. Got a mulligan this one too. Yikes. Okay. Naked Bauble feels weird and wrong. You can tell Bauble me, that's fine. Cast Vial. Brainstorm resolves. Delver's in, whether I like it or not. Always yield. Yes. Let's go ahead and grab the Yorion now. Flips to end the festivities. Sure. We'll take 3 and go to 14. EI, sure. Nice wasteland. I'll just play this Nomad out. This resolves. We're at 11. Thundra. Kind of regretting the way that I sequenced those dual lands now. I was playing towards white spells like Palace Jailer and the like, but instead found other things. Because like a Dread Return on Nomad's Encore, not atrocious here if we draw into combo. That's unfortunate. Yes, please. Yeah, we're dead. We're just dead. Yikes. Well, okay then. I guess that's what happens when you mull like 4. Unfortunate. I'm trying to think of how I could have sequenced that differently to try to wiggle my way through there. Maybe I just keep the bonus land in the opener. Just ignore the fact that Force of Will is a magic card. I mean, I ended up shuffling it away anyway, but that was mostly because when I brainstormed, I just didn't find the kind of life I wanted to stitch together that involved Force of Will at the time. Maybe it's better to keep something like Force of Will than the Nomad. Opponent last seen on some sort of Jeskai pile. Here's my Yorion. I will keep this. Basic planes go. Nice. Yo, excuse me? Opponent actually playing 60 card Phyrexian Revoker taxes. No. Opponent out here bringing back the classics. Goodbye. Yes, please. We'll use Stoneforge's ability. We'll go find Shuko. Flagstones, sure. Resolved. I don't care about this Thalia attack right now. Oh. Opponent just stone cold conceded to it. Well, that's fun. I don't know why. They were, like, miles from dead. Okay. Prismatic Ending. Serenities. Not really interested in Days. Therapy's, like, fine. Other lives I don't particularly want to lead. I could shave my own vials in respect for Serenity. It's like not the craziest thing I've ever done. Therapy, probably not a card I need in this matchup. We'll shave one Stoneforge. We can cut a Force of Will. I mean, I mostly get to do my thing unmolested here. It really comes down to, does opponent have Graveyard Hate? I'm gonna keep this. This hand's a little slow. There's a lot of things that make it shape up. They have their Vial. That's very good for them. Basic? Not a basic. Okay. Play Underground Sea and pass. Out of all the mana sources in the hand, the black is the one I don't need right now, and it's only casting Baleful Strix. Yep. That's why we played that way. Play Otawara. That's a mom. Okay. Your creatures, as a general rule, aren't the things that I particularly care about. Here's Stoneforge. Stoneforge is gonna go find us the Shuko. Well, that was fine. The Stoneforge did what it needed to do. They're getting their Stoneforge. For Jite, yup. That isn't the thing that matters at this particular juncture. Violin 2 still, okay. Needle named Shuko. Got it. Draw the Nomad for the punish. Nope. Okay. I could just go find a Batter Skull, but this Mom pretty well locks that down. Fire off this Brainstorm here, I think. If they have Spirit, I'm sad, but like these things just happen. Yeah, that feels like Spirit. That's another Stoneforge. I'll fetch my Batter Skull. Thalia, sure. I'm just gonna hang out here for a second. I can be pretty disruptive in this turn cycle between Batter Skull and Caracas bouncing Thalia. Please put it on Thalia. We put it on Stoneforge. Sure. I'll take one from Stoneforge. This happens. This happens. Sure. Well, that's insane. It will clock here. It will play Serenity. That's going to shut off Shuko, shut off their Pithing Needle, the Vial, the Spirit, the Jite. That's going to take care of a lot of business. Flicker Wisp, sure. They just want to build up a couple of Jite counters. There's another Mom. Backup Mom is annoying. I'm gonna cast Apparition here, take this Jite off the table. Pro black. I'm gonna take their damage while they can. Yes, please. Get Shuko. Opponent's game plan is just to slow clock me with Flicker Wisp here. Talia's good. We'll just go ahead and equip here. It's not really going to matter, but... Caracas doesn't matter. 3, 4, 5, yeah, okay. I know one of the cards in your hand is Thalia. Weird timing, but okay. Grab Underground Sea. Cast Illusionist. Yield, yes. Always yield. Yup. Target. Target. Yes. The Cabal Therapy is out of the deck, I think, which is unfortunate. This is where we get dumpstered if opponent has Containment Priest. Dread Return, Oracle. Sick. We got there. Well, that was hard fought against D&T that I didn't expect. Oof. But that's us 2-2. Let's see if we can go ahead and break even. Yeah, I think the Delver match is usually better than that last matchup let on. We won the die roll again. Keep. Odawara go. I don't care about this. Ponder first. Grab a Nomad. Get that into play. Stoneforge Mystic. Cover our bases by grabbing Shuko. We'll even cast the Shuko. Opponent should be blue fetch, so now I'm being a little more cautious. Okay, that's kind of dope. It's a land, create a 2/2. Create a treasure. If it's a non-land, create a 2/2. Sure. Hello, Narcomoeba, I guess. Yeah. No, we have Narcomoeba in our Stoneforge Mystic Aether Vial deck. It's pretty hot. That's why we double down, friend. That's why we double down. Pop out our graveyard. Some magic online stops making it dance. Therapy, target you. Sacrifice Narcomoeba. Force of Will. Oh, okay, cool. Cards that don't matter. Understood. Thank you, opponent. So opponent has Swords to Plowshares and all that stuff. They're trying to gain a bunch of value. Warden Endings. Warden Disputes. I'm gonna play, I think Days is fine. I don't think Plow matters. Then the question is, do I want to change Batterskull for Kaldra? I think so. Opponent is a standstill deck. Okay. Opponent has their currency converter in play, which is not the life I wanted to be living here. Dispute. Shuko. Brainstorm, yep. Show me a blue card. That's not blue card. Tundra. Just gonna jam. Where on Shuko? Okay. Brainstorm. Show it to me, opponent. Yep. The Nomad's Encore stands alone in the face of Kozilek's return. Opponent ponders. Grab Yorion. Play Vial. That's fine. Playing Cycle Timeless Dragon. Sure. Brainstorm, that's fine. Eternalized Timeless Dragon, sure. Always yield. Yup. You say non-token, don't you? What a truly unfortunate circumstance. Yup. Go find a nomad. Do I have a nomad left? I don't? Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. One nomad. Two nomads. Why does this feel way off? One. Two. Am I missing something here? I mean, okay. Here's three. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and grab Baleful Strix. One, two, oh, three in the graveyard and one in exile. Shuko's already dead. Combo's off the table. Put Standstill on top of their library. Please don't. Yes, please. Stoneforge. Yes, please. Kaldra? Go. Pick this up. Strix. Another Stoneforge, let's go. Put in this Kaldra. Yield. Combat. Opponent said no combo, so I went, oh, fine, I guess I'll just Kaldra you to death instead. Big Shark? Big Shark. Understood. Sure, I suppose. Yep. Kaldra, Yorion, sure. Sick. Well, okay then. What a weird 3-2. Yeah, so we beat Death and Taxes, which seems correct. We beat Standstill with Currency Converter, which I think is also correct. We lost to Delver, which I don't think is supposed to happen. Yeah, no, someone was keeping the dream alive out here in the Year of Our Lord 2022, playing some 60-card Death and Taxes with Phyrexian Revokers. Like, what a wild and crazy party. They just, like, literally turned to slammed Revoker and named my naked Aether Vial, and I'm like, I guess? I guess? It's okay. This is we're the cooler version of Taxes. We're everything Taxes wishes it could be. We can play a cool mid-range game where we can just combo kill our opponent. So that's pretty rad. Alright. Revoker's a good friend. Correct. So, as has become tradition around here, we have earned a chest, and therefore we will open said chest before I leave you all for the evening. Again, I appreciate everyone joining tonight. Let's see how good we did. Well, that's neat. Showcase Kozilek, Vengeful Archon, which is not a playable magic card, and 5 play points. Let's see. This is good? I feel like we opened one of these before. Maybe I'm crazy. Let's go ahead and see. Kozilek, Butcher of Truth. They're worth like a tick and a half. So I suppose that's something. And Vengeful Archon is worth like pennies. Not even pennies. Fractions of pennies. Sick value. Alright everyone, that's it for me for the evening. I will be back on Thursday, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stream topic yet TBD. We might play some more Legacy, we might jump into some other format, or we might be playing some video games. Stay tuned on Twitter. I'll announce it when I figure my life out. And then we'll go ahead and do that. And then, in the meantime, I hope that you all enjoy the rest of your week and have a lovely Wednesday and Thursday. Again, we are back Thursday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, doing something. In the meantime, you all enjoy your week. Have a delightful time. I will see you again soon. Cheers, everyone. See ya.